Hello, everybody. Welcome to the second video of Google Ads Mastery Series. In this video, we'll be running a very basic Google Ads campaign, and we'll be also seeing what are the things that we need to keep in mind. So, in previous video, we had discussed Google Ads structure in detail, uh, but still, we'll just refresh it. So, normal structure of Google Ads is starts with campaigns. Then under campaigns there are ad groups, and then under ad groups there are ads. We had seen this in the last video, right? Account structure, campaigns, there can be a lot of campaigns. Campaigns could have a lot of ad groups can have multiple ads. So in a very simplified manner, campaigns, ad groups, and then ads. Ads are nothing but the end ads that we see, right? When we search something on Google Ads and first few results are ad, that is the ad, right? We are surfing any other website, right? We see display ads, those are ads. If we are seeing YouTube videos, first few seconds sometimes are ads. So that's ad, right? Now going, we can create a simple campaign from here. On the plus sign, we click on campaign. So here we get choose your objective. We had discussed Google Ads objectives in the last video, right? Different objectives. What are the different objectives? I had explained in detail. So here I'll choose leads as objective. So here we see use these conversion goals to improve leads. So normally based on the type of business that we have, we set up a conversion action as well, conversion goal. So here by default it's put on purchases, but yeah, we can create multiple other conversion goals. We can, this is a little advanced stuff, so we'll be covering this in like videos that will be coming ahead. So select a campaign type, right? Uh, so even campaign types of ad campaigns, right? We had discussed search, display, shopping, and video campaigns. For this ad campaign, we'll just put search, which is very simple campaign, and we'll put the goal as lead form submissions. Lead forms are nothing but the contact form that are there on the websites. Campaign name will put, we can put anything, experiment for Google Ads Mastery, right? We can put this, but normally we do not put a good, if you're creating a real campaigns. So a good practice is keeping the all the information about about the campaign in the name. So for example, I follow a practice called start with objective, then campaign type, then I put, you know uh, whatever ad theme is there, and followed by date. For example, if I have to put um, for this campaign, right? So leads is the objective, so I have put leads. So just by looking at the name, I can know, this is a leads objective uh, campaign. Then I put search. This shows me the campaign type, right? Just looking at the campaign name, I don't have to go into detail. And then I can put, whatever ad groups I'm targeting. For example, in this we can, for example, take, um, let's say company is selling CRM, so I'll take CRM group, CRM keyword group, and I'll also put the date when I'm starting this. For example, I'm recording this video on 16th Feb 25, right? So a good practice, it's not mandatory, but it's a good practice, to keep in a name that reduces your time, and you don't have to dig deep into every campaign. You can just, by looking at the name, you can understand, and also other people in your teams can understand this. Biddings, for example, there are multiple types of uh, bidding you can choose. Bidding is nothing but what actually you are spending money on, what your account needs to bid on, what is important for your account, right? So of course conversion is important for everyone, but it's a good practice if it's your first campaign. It's good practice to keep in clicks. Once you start getting clicks, then you can uh, you know start a campaign, or change the same campaign into conversions. The first thing is that you should start getting impressions, then you should start getting clicks, and then once you're getting these, then you look for conversions. There's a option for set a maximum cost per click bid limit. So you can put something based on your this thing. You can also, if you're running just first campaign, you can also leave this unchecked, just to understand, right, what is the actual uh, cost per click you're getting, right? And then you can click on next. Here you get networks section, Google Display Network, Google Search Partners. So Google, as an ad network, not only has its own inventory, that is its own product. Google, like search, Google other own products, YouTube, other partners. Like there are other search partners that have the inventory as well. So it could be Bing or any other as well. Google Display Network, showing recommended. For example, Google Display Ad Network could be YouTube. It could be all the websites that are there on Google, right, that have enabled monetization. So a good practice is to uncheck both of these. So for search, campaign, so that our searches are only shows when people are searching on Google Ads and nowhere else. In location, you can put whatever location you want to target. Uh, I'll just put India. A very important thing here is these two options: presence or interest. Presence. So it's always good to put presence. That's second option. People in or regularly in your included locations. Presence or interest. People in regularly in or who have shown interest in your included location. So what happens? For example, a lot of people show interest in US, right? And you select this option, so it will just not show to the people in US, but also people who show interest, right? So this sometimes creates some problems. So it's always good to choose presence, people in or regularly in your included locations. Language, I'll keep English by default. If you have anything else, you can put that as well. Audience segments is a little advanced stuff, so I'll just skip this one for now. And everything default, and click on next. uh, like after campaigns, ad groups come into play, right? Ad groups are nothing but bunch of keywords, right? That you want to target for. A good practice is to, in one ad group all the keywords of similar theme, right? What do I mean by theme? For example, if a business has multiple products, right, a lot of businesses have multiple products. So one group of products could be put in a theme, right? There's a software company that sells sales CRM, support CRM, right? Two different products, and also some other products, right? Let's say email marketing product, right? So I can group everything, say related to email marketing in one, and also name the ad group accordingly so that I understand, right? So email marketing software keyword group. So now when I'll look at this, I'll know this, this contains the keywords that are related to email marketing, right? So there are three type of keywords, keyword types. One is broad. Uh, so for example, here also it shows keyword types. So one is broad, the other is phrase, and the third one is exact, right? And broad keywords you can just put as a word, you don't have to add anything. So for example, I put email marketing software, right? In the same thing in phrase match could be email marketing software. In exact, this will be email marketing software. So what does these exactly do, right? So for example, broad, right? It can take very broad results. It can trigger for very broad results. For example, someone is searching for marketing software, email software, anything, right? It does not need to be the exact thing, right? So that is a broad match. Phrase match is, it will include these things and it will be slightly, more specific than broad, and more broader than the exact, right? So anyone searching anything related to, email marketing software, but with variations also. For example, email marketing softwares, best email marketing software, top email marketing software. So phrase match, if you have put phrase match, so your ads will start bidding for that, and it also starts showing for it. In exact match, right? So in phrase match you need to put, the quotation, these things. And in email marketing it needs to be in the exact match, it needs to be in square brackets, right? So this will trigger only when there is a exact match. So it's not a common practice to, use all these at once. So just starting out, you can start with broad. And if you're just starting out, your email campaigns on that ad account, so it's good to be go broad, start getting clicks, and then start narrowing. So any keyword anywhere around, 3 to 5 keywords are good, and then you can, start optimizing it. So I'll just, for example, I'll just put one here, for example. And then once the ad group is done, then you come down to the ad section, right? Ads is the actual ad that shows to the end users. So here you need to put the URL where people should land after clicking. This is a display path, what actually, is shown to them. And headlines are the ad copies that they see, right? So I'll just, for example, I'll put best email marketing software. So um, like good way of doing like headings is, keep them as varied as possible, and uh, give as many options as possible. So description is something that, comes in the ads as well. So for example, anything that in the preview that you're seeing, right, description here, so the description would come there. So I'll like switch to the best email marketing software to see instant results. Start free trial, right? And then it's good practice to add all the four description. Right now I'll be adding just one. It's also good practice to add site links as well, that will appear, that appears below the ads. For now I'll just keep it very basic. I'll go to next. So after this, you just hit on publish, and your campaign is ready to publish. In this, I'll also cover the very important thing that is, I believe, is the most important thing for Google Ads. Some also call it the very fundamental of Google Ads, how this actually works. So what the larger goal that we have on Google Ads that we want to achieve is, whatever is the search term, right? It needs to match to keywords that we are bidding for. The keywords need to match to headings. The heading needs to match to the landing page. So this, the one line is like everything about Google Ads crystallized into very one line. This is very very important thing for Google Ads. I cannot stress enough. So I'll break it down a little bit more and simplify it. So search terms are nothing but the terms that people use to search, right? For example, we had taken example female marketing, right? So search term could be best cold email marketing software, right? And the keywords, right, that we are bidding for is email marketing software, right? So every day we, like, we need to analyze the search terms and see, like, if we are missing out on something. And if there are, we are getting good search terms that are not already there in keywords, then we need to keep adding those search terms in keywords. So that's what here it's it's referring to, that we need to match search terms to keywords as close as possible. Whatever keywords that we are bidding, right, important keywords, it needs to come as close to matching headings, right? So whatever important keyword that we are bidding for, we need to frame headings such in a such a way that all important keywords are getting added into the headings. Whatever messaging that we are giving on ad headings, it needs to reflect the same on landing page, that the messaging needs to be same, that the users coming shouldn't be lost. Whatever they have clicked on, they should see similar messaging on the landing page. So this is very important, for Google Ads success. And this will keep coming back and back, in all our future videos. Third important things to keep in mind when running Google Ads. Um, the first one I would say would be 3, 2, 1. Start broad with 4 to 5 keywords. So as we discussed, right, earlier also I had mentioned that if you're just starting out with a new ad account, right, there could be, you know, uh, a lot of people face issue that they go too narrow too early, and their ads stop getting a lot of reach. So it's always a good practice to initially go broad with very few keywords, as less as 2 to 3 keywords, or even lesser than 4 5 keywords, and then based on that getting search terms right, then you start uh, you know becoming narrowing your keywords down. Initially start broad. Second is start with small budget, and scale in step up. So it's always good to start with very small budget. Small could have different understanding for different businesses, different people, right? What actually is their small budget. But it's always good to start with a small budget. Budget should be at least such a amount of budget that you get sufficient amount of clicks, sufficient amount of searches and data, to move things ahead. And if you start getting good results, what based on whatever objective you have chosen, whether be it leads or purchases, it's always good to scale the budget in a step up manner and not scale it exponentially. Third is group keywords in similar theme in a ad group. We had discussed this earlier as well, that it's good to group similar kind of keywords, or keyword groups of similar theme in an ad group. Fourth and very important one is negate irrelevant search terms. So the quality of your ad campaigns not only depends on the keywords that you are bidding for, but also the negative keywords that you put in system. In coming videos, I'll walk you through how to actually analyze search terms, and how you can put keywords in negative. So yeah, these are very important things to keep in mind uh, while running Google Ads. And see you in next video. Thank you.